welcome back to Blossom Dew. So in our last video, we got all of our villagers. So let's see, we have Wolfgang, Bettina, Louie, Cherry, Sky, Stella, Rio, Melba, Rosie, and Olaf, who was our first campsite villager. And of these, basically Rosie is staying. I'm kind of liking the idea of Sky staying. I really like the color that she is. I think it will look nice with the island, so potentially she's staying. And then pretty much everyone else, they're leaving as soon as they want to. So today we did get 3 stars in the last video, so today I think I'm probably gonna start terraforming. I think oh, a rainbow, love that for us. Anyway, I need to change. Oh, we have Enable Sisters now. So I can actually get real close. Oh yeah, and I need to talk to Miss Sable. This is slim pickings. Oh wait, I love these outfits. I also love these hats. Maybe not with this outfit, but I need one of those. This outfit is not safe for construction. Let's put on something a little more practical. Also, I need to make a mirror because I'm kind of over the pigtails now. And I don't know if you can you get purple hair already, or is that, I have to unlock that with Nook Miles. How are our flowers doing? Not great. Lame. Okay, so here's the thing. I know that I want all of the like waterfalls and everything to start in like the top right corner, so have like 3rd tier terraforming up there and have it all sort of flow from the corner. And then the other thing that I really want to do is have a like pond that looks like a cherry blossom in like the center, so one that looks like a cherry blossom on the map. I don't know, that might be like very ambitious. I don't really know, like I don't know how feasible that is, but I think maybe I want to start with that because it might end up being huge and then I need to like figure everything else out around that. So kind of where I'm starting now is gonna sort of be, I think, where I put it, or like around there. Also, I can't get by in the top corners because of the terraforming, so I do want to just like carve out little corners for me to scoot by so I can run behind. I can like run along the back of my island. So that's on the to-do list for today. More than likely, this is going to be time-lapsed with music, and I might come back and voice over thoughts if I have them. I don't know. They're rare. Did I even get the... Okay, yeah, I did. Great. So let's see where we want it to be in relation to all of this, because I'm kind of thinking about leaving all of the buildings like over here in this bottom left quadrant, kind of having everything like the rest of the island basically be more natural, more waterscaping type of vibe. So I'm gonna start just by filling in this section of the river so that I can kind of start from scratch. I think that'll be a little bit easier. So I'll come back when I've done that. Okay, so did that, and annoyingly, so the square that I'm standing in the middle of, I think that's where I'm gonna try and contain it. But I really think that I'm gonna have to like map this out and plan it like on a grid and maybe go from there, because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to just wing it. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. That seems difficult. I wonder if I have any graph paper. I definitely do, because I think the last time I used my graph paper was to mark out how to like mark out a rainbow flower garden, like when I first started playing in August of 2020. To find out if I did a rainbow garden the way that I wanted, how many of each types of flower I would need. Absolutely. I think I said this when I was doing Canyon Key, but whatever like the opposite of unhinged is, like overhinged. The Virgo version of unhinged, just overhinged. Okay, let me try and map this out, I guess, because I mean, okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's try and find the corners of this little quadrant. Can you call it a quadrant? It's not like 1 of 4. Oh, that was not in the middle of the square that I made. Cool. Dang it. Also, if that's the size of the center, this is probably going to be kind of huge. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to map this out. I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna take you along for the ride in case this is interesting to you. It might not be, that's fine, skip forward. So I'm in Canva, and this is actually rainbow fish. This is how I mapped out the Christmas island, but it does have the square section of the island that's 16 by 16 that I was looking at. So I have this picture of like a kind of pixelated cherry blossom. So I thought maybe I could like fit this in here and then see like what that like equates to. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's gonna work yet. We're just gonna have to see. This would be better if there was like a draw tool. I feel like there's a great chance that this is gonna look like trash, but there's only one way to find out. Like, I feel like once we round corners and stuff, it maybe is just not gonna translate well. Also, like, you can't round corners if you just have two, so maybe I need to make sure I'm working in threes. I'm doing this kind of sloppily, but I think you can tell this is obviously not the best way to go about this. This would be easier on like an iPad, but I don't think I have a way to screen record on. Oh wait, screen recording is probably easy on an iPad. Whatever. My iPad's not charged because I only hyperfixate on it like once every 6 months. I think I'm maybe getting confused on what the purple is. Like, is the purple water or is the purple land and it's water around it? I should probably work that out like before proceeding, but here we are proceeding anyway. Oh no, this is gonna look bad, isn't it? This is gonna be a lot of work and then it's gonna look bad, which is worse than it just looking bad. I mean, it very vaguely resembles a flower, but how is it going to translate to Animal Crossing? Let's find out. If you're wondering why did you do all that because you really achieved nothing, you may be right. We're about to find out. Oh my god, I really doubt you'll be able to hear that, but a bug just like buzzed around above my head. It's a freaking stink bug. Annoying. Also, I just stared directly at the light and now I'm blinded. Can't see anything. Okay. 6 over and 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 down. So again, the question is, see, I think that actually the purple needs to be the land. Okay, so that's what I ended up with. I think that looks pretty cute, actually. I think I probably like went around my ass to get to my elbow, but and maybe the pixel art that I did like didn't help at all. But you know, you live and you learn. I feel like I like changed it enough that it basically didn't matter that I had it, but I don't know. It at least got me started on the right foot. And then I have the little mini flower pond next to it, which I think is cute as well. That really tiny one, I don't know if that'll stay. I was just experimenting, but I think that's cute. I'm happy with that. So what else should we do? I could start with the like sort of main waterfalling area in the back. Could start that. One thing I do want to do for sure is trim this cliff back here because I want to be able to run behind my island, and right now I can't. Okay, that actually only took a few minutes. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Why don't we... Okay, there's two things I want to do. The first is... I think we should go to Harv's Island because I haven't actually done that yet, and I'm gonna need that soon. So we need to do that, and then maybe we could potentially start like decorating this because this doesn't really look like much here. It's more for the effect on the map. So it's definitely gonna need a little bit of TLC. Actually, maybe it's dumb to think I can decorate that now because I don't have any flowers. I don't really have any shrubs. These are blue hydrangeas, so they won't even be in bloom at the time that I want them. So I want to go to Harv's because I want to be able to visit Leaf eventually, to keep an eye out for, I think it's azalea bushes that are in bloom in cherry blossom season. So, okay, so I was going to say I need to get money out, but you got to take a picture first. So if I go directly back to Harv's, then will he tell me about the co-op, or do I have to go the next day? I'm gonna be annoyed if it's the next day. You know, I think it is the next day because I think he calls you in the morning. Dang. I'm gonna start moving 2 days at a time because when I eventually go forward to like now, I don't want to be jumping like 6 months. Ooh, pink flowers. Oh, there's a letter from Harvey. Okay. Okay, well, we'll put a pin in decorating. Let's go get Harv's Island situated, and then I don't know how long this video will be, but maybe we can do a little custom code shopping. Okay, so I definitely want like a dirt path, and then I also want, I don't know if I want a path or just like some sort of elaborate puddle designs, but I want some kind of like watery designs and some like cherry blossom designs. I feel like this is gonna be easier on Google though. Okay, so there are actually quite a few cherry blossom paths, which is nice because sometimes, you know, there just aren't enough options. I'd rather have too many. So there's one that's like a trail of cherry blossoms with like green on the sides. That's an option. And then there's another that's just like the sort of original like dirt path, but it has like cherry blossoms around the edge. Then there's another dirt path one, and then there's lots of borders for like the in-game paths, but I don't know that the in-game paths really appeal to me here. A lot of the water paths, it's like a little bit too like oceany or like crystal clear pooly. Oh, I feel like, yeah, I use one of these. I use this design on my Christmas island. Funny. And they have a watery one too, or at least one to make little ponds. That's cute. That's actually, I like the color of those stones. I like that one for sure. This is a lot pinker than it was in that picture I saw, so I don't know about that. That's a little too pink for me. So I think I'll pass on that, but I think I actually want this one. So there's this one, which is just a like variation of the kind of original dirt path. I do like that one, and I like that it comes with matching like single petals. I'm just gonna save a couple and then we'll compare them when the time comes to use them. Then there's this one, which I think all the white in the middle is just like transparent, so you get a lot of green coming through. The picture I saw, I felt like I liked this one better than the other one. I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to see it in action. This one had a petal path that was like this, but pink, but clearly they did away with it. Bummer. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, little cherry blossom streets. Cute. This water one is sort of overwhelming. I don't have the emotional energy for this right now. I honestly can't wrap my brain around this currently. Do you need the corners? Let's take the darker one. Just see. This might end up just looking a little too like oceany, a little too beachy. Kind of looking for more like rivery, pondy, you know? So I don't know if this one will stay. I have no idea which middle piece to use. I don't know what that one's for, but I guess this is the middle, but I don't know what the difference is between this one and the one next to it. Okay, that's all I can handle right now. So how do I get the kiosk available on my phone? It said that it was available on the go, but now do I have to go buy something separate again? Okay, yeah, now it's in there. Well, at least it's only 300 miles. Let's see, any recycled paper bundles yet? Because that's really what I'm interested in. Okay, so last thing before I go, just looking at these paths. This one I think is just gonna be too, it's just not really what I'm looking for. And I think you really need more tiles that I'm willing to devote to it to really make it look its best. To get like the corner pieces and everything like this. And I think it probably lends itself better to like really big expanses of water, and I just don't think that's really what I'd be using it for. So that's probably a no from me. Beautiful path though, very impressive. And if you're doing an island with like lots of fake beaches, I know Dahlia did a ton on her tropical island recently that looked really good. So if you're doing that and you need some inspiration, there's definitely some good ones on her channel. But that's not for me. Out of these two, so these three are one design and then these bottom 6 are another. I think I like the top one better. I don't really like all the cracks in the road on this one, which is unfortunate because I kind of like the petals better on this one. They look more like the petals that fall off the trees in the game. But I think we'll go with the top one for that. So I'll have to eventually download the rest of that. And then I like this. I like this a lot. I don't know how much I'd use it, so I mean, all of this is just getting a pin put in anyways. I'm gonna be done for today though, but I'm really happy with our little cherry blossom pond. I think that looks so cute, or I guess it's a cherry blossom island with a little cherry blossom river around it. But that might potentially connect to the rivers by the end. Who knows? I don't really know. And the little mini flower pond could be like a recurring theme around the island, because that was pretty easy too. So thank you so much for watching. This may be a really short video. It might be a really long one. I actually have no concept of what it's gonna look like after I edit it. So if it's short, sorry. If it's long, also maybe sorry. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. If you want to keep up with me elsewhere on the internet, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Pocket of Fish. And until next time, I'll see you later.